Hey you guys, welcome if you are new here, or welcome back to my channel. This is My Life as Sherry. My name is Sherry, of course, and my channel is My Life as Sherry. So I appreciate you all being here today. Y'all, this is the start of a new vlog. So today is Tuesday, July the 29th, I believe. Y'all, I can never keep up with the dates. I need to start making sure I know what the date is, because I be trying to tell y'all when I come up here. But it is around that time, and today is Tuesday. I've been up. It's afternoon now, but I got up and, did my little routine, my little morning routine. Had a few dishes in the sink, washed those up, made my bed up, the regular stuff that we do when we get up. But yeah, I just wanted to come up here and start the vlog. And just let y'all know that if you are new here, my channel is a lifestyle channel, and I just talk about my journey in life. It's gonna be mixed in with laughter, fun, a little bit of fashion, and just a whole lot of fun and encouragement and inspiration and all that stuff. But yeah, so if you're interested in videos like of that sort, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here. Also, like the video and share the video. So those are things that content creators encourage our viewers to do, but y'all already know about all of that, just to help us grow. So y'all, I am having a cup of coffee. So that first clip that y'all saw, I was making my coffee, and I had picked up a new creamer that my grandbaby bought for me. That Starbucks caramel macchiato, I think is how you say it. But in my favorite little mug that says enjoy the little things. And I've shared on videos before that I like to treat myself daily, so my cup of coffee is my treat. And so yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. And also in that clip, I was trying to show y'all my new bread box, but these big old boobs were in the way. I do apologize, but y'all got a shot of it while the coffee was brewing. And yeah, that's the bread box that I got from Amazon, my new bread box. So y'all got a chance to see it. Nothing fancy, but I like it. It's a 2-tier, so I like that. Can keep plenty of bread in there. But yeah, so again, I'm just coming up here to start this vlog and to just catch you guys up on what's been going on. And I did let you all know that I was applying for business school at North Carolina Central, my alma mater. I did do undergrad there, and I sent in my application, finished my application, sent all of that in and everything, you guys. And I am excited because I've been getting emails and calls like I've already been accepted, but I haven't gotten the official acceptance response or reply. But hopefully, that'll work out and everything. But yeah, so cannot wait to get started with school. Again, I do have the opportunity to start in October, or I can wait until January of 26. So we'll see. Just don't want to rush into anything because, I'm still just on that plane trying to get myself in a space where, I can go in and study and do my coursework and everything and pass with flying colors. So I am going for a Master of Business Administration. Like I told you guys before, if you've been here. And if you haven't, y'all, if you're new here, go back and watch some of my other videos, because y'all got to keep up with, my journey, right? So go back and watch my videos, y'all. I would really appreciate it. That'll help get my views up too. But anywho, this coffee, that creamer, it's okay. I usually drink the caramel macchiato iced coffee that you can buy, but it's pretty good. It's just something different. I like changing it up sometimes, but it's pretty good. But yeah, so that's it, you guys. I don't know what y'all gonna see in this video. I really don't have anything planned, but hey, that's the journey, that's life. But I will keep you all up on what is going on with school and everything. But like I said, they've been calling me, asking me questions and stuff, trying to finalize stuff. And so I'm hoping, that's a good sign that I'll get in, because you have to apply to like the business, most business schools, different schools ask you for different things. You got to write a statement of purpose. You got to send in your resume. You might have to do an essay. Like I had to do an essay to give them my reason for feeling like I don't need to take the graduate requisite exam, the GRE. You know, like when you're in undergrad, you take is it still the ACT? Y'all, it's been so long since I've been in school, but the SATs and, you know, ACTs and stuff like that, you have to take one for graduate school too. So hopefully that'll go through. I know one of the requisites that you needed to even, you know, request to be exempt from that test is you had to have at least a 3.0 GPA in your undergraduate studies, and I did. So we'll see. But yeah, I am excited, y'all. I am excited. I'm not as nervous as I was because it's something that I'm gonna do. When I put my mind to do something, I'm gonna, you know, go ahead and do my best, put my best foot forward and go ahead and get it accomplished, get it done. Y'all, I be stressed out. I mean, it's a lot. So and that's what's going on so far. Like I said, I don't know what you all are going to get in this video, but I did want to introduce the blog. So that's what's going on. And like I said, I've been up today. I haven't put on any makeup or anything. My grandson he started football, so I may have to take him to practice today because my husband has something else to do. So that's what's planned for today. But if anything exciting happens, I'll pick my phone back up and you know, get back up here and just chat with y'all, let y'all know what's going on with my little old life. I do have some, and I talk about this all the time in my other videos, how I want to just incorporate other things into my channel, not just vlogging my life and everyday, you know, stuff like that. I also want to sit down and do like intimate conversations. So I do have an idea that for a sit down video that I plan on doing in the very near future. So y'all, you know, stick with me for that. But yeah, so okay, I am going to go ahead and finish my cup of coffee in my favorite little mug, my cute little mug. And it has, I don't know if y'all can see that little flower on the inside of it. Y'all should be able to. I just love this little mug. It is so cute. I usually just drink out of any kind of mug, you know, coffee. It is my treat, my everyday treat, y'all. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to go ahead and check some emails and, you know, like I said, just take care of business. Keep taking care of business. Yeah, and I think that's about it for now. So I am going to go ahead and let you all go, but I'll see you all in the next clip, okay? All right, just making sure I didn't forget to tell y'all anything. I did make in my last video, I think it may be the video before that, because I have another video coming out before this one, but I already put a video out. So that video that's already out, I was talking about the rosemary water that I was trying to make. So I went shopping with my godmom. So that may be the next video that's coming out. So I did make my rosemary water for my hair, because y'all know I just started my new lock journey. So I have micro locks. And I am actually on day 9. This is day 9 because I got them done last Sunday. She finished them last Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, day 10. I am on day 10 of my micro lock journey. And they are thriving. They are doing good. No problems. My scalp hasn't been itchy as I thought it would be. It has been itchy a little bit, but I just put a little oil up there, massage that in. But yeah, y'all, so far, everything is going good. I just feel so blessed. So, all right, y'all get ready. And again, I'll catch you all in the next. Beautiful people, today is Thursday, July 31st. So it is a new day. So I'm just continuing out with this vlog, but I hope everybody is having a good day. Did I say it's Thursday, July the 31st? Last day of July, y'all. August is tomorrow. But whenever you're watching this, I hope you're having an okay day. So I'm back just to continue out the vlog. I got something I want to talk to y'all about today, and I also got in a package from Amazon, so I'm going to show y'all what I got from Amazon. And I'm waiting on some more stuff to come in, so once that comes in, I'll be sharing with you all. I have been waiting on this order for so long, I actually forgot that I ordered it, but hopefully it'll be here tomorrow, which is Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I got from Amazon, if I can get in it. There you go. Okay, so definitely needed. This is an electric nail drill. And I got this because This is the one I got, y'all. I got this because I actually have some gel polish that nail polish remover will not take off. So I had to order this, and hopefully I'll be able to use it without any problems. But it came with a whole lot of files, and this is everything it came with. This is the actual machine. Let me take this out, y'all. And then it has the little, you know, if y'all get your nails done, they have all the little accessories and some files and the charger. I think I ordered a pink or purple looking one. It's like a rosy, not a rose gold, but a rose. But this is what it looks like. So again, oh, okay. I'm gonna charge that up because I polished my toenails, y'all. I polished my toenails when we went on the cruise. That was back in June. And I tried to get that gel polish off. Now, it lasted a long time, but it's time for it to come off. And I tried to get it off with my fingernail. Couldn't get it. I got most of it off with my fingernail, but I needed that drill, so I went on and ordered it. So now I have that. Don't let me find out your girl gonna be doing her own nails. No, I don't think I'm gonna go back to acrylics, y'all. I haven't worn acrylic nails in a while because they messed up my nail bed. Jesus. But I ordered a couple of more things, y'all. Nothing too fancy. I ordered, what is this? I don't order, y'all. This is some poopery before you go potty pods. So I ordered some of those for the bathroom. You know, you just drop them in the toilet before you do your number 2. I got me some more generic Zyrtec allergy medicine. And I got me some powder puffs. Because I want to try, I told y'all I'm going to start trying to get my makeup done. Do my makeup a little more. Especially with me getting ready to venture out into the business world. So I do need to look presentable for that. But that's something I want to talk to you all about today. Talking about my business. But I got some more traps for my Zevo. Had to order some refills. 6 came in this. Okay, I thought I ordered 4, but this comes with 6. I really like my Zevo, y'all. It works. And then I got some compressed towels. I was telling y'all about these towels. These are actually the minis. So these are smaller than the ones that I showed y'all from Dollar General. That I got from Dollar General. I think this was like maybe $9. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it comes with 120. And these are smaller. These are only 8 by 9, but these are good like to travel with. When my son has football practice, I can take a couple of those with a bottle of water because all you do is, let me open it up. Y'all, I showed y'all before though. I don't want to open it up right now. But you just put water on them and then they expand. So 120 of the 8 by 9 inch, but the ones I got from Family Dollar, they come, I think 6 in a pack. Yeah, they come 6 in a pack, and I think I pay $1.50 for those, but I'm gonna still keep buying those because I like those because they're big. I'll see how these come out. I know these will be good to just, you know, wash my face, taking makeup off and everything. So yeah, I got that, and that was it, y'all. That was it. Again, the potpourri, the poopery bowl things, the powder puff to do the set powder. I'm gonna try setting powder, y'all. So that's why I got these, to set the powder under my eyes when I start trying my makeup out. I am going to do my makeup on camera with y'all one day. I haven't decided if I'm gonna just do it, you know, like cold turkey, like do it the first time on camera. I probably won't. I mean, I know how to put on makeup, but I really want to put on makeup. I want to beat my face. Beat that face. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. That's what I got. I cannot wait to, let me go ahead and charge up. Now, how does this work? Okay. I got a little shelf, a little bookshelf. It has drawers sitting right here. Y'all can't see it, but it has plugs and it has USB ports. So I am going to go ahead while I'm sitting here and charge up my drill. It may be charged up already. I don't know. Or I may have to keep it plugged while I use it. I don't know, y'all. Yep. Because it has the off button. And I guess this is the strength, like how strong you need it. That little button right there. But let me see. Let me plug it up and see what we got going on. Yep, it's on. Yeah, I hear it. It ain't that loud. I don't know how strong it's gonna be. Okay, it has 2 settings, so that feels a little stronger. That's all, and that's not as strong. So of course I'm going to go through and read the instructions and everything, if they even tell you. Choose the drill bit to plug into the handpiece, connect the handpiece, blase. Yeah, okay. Can't be too hard. Hopefully I won't drill off my whole toenail, y'all, but I wanted to go ahead and get into what I wanted to talk to you all about. So like I said, I am getting ready to venture into starting my own business. I'll let y'all know a little later what that business is, what it entails. But not too long ago, I was on a Zoom call for a possible mentorship. So unless you have been sleeping under a rock or anything, or you're just not, into YouTube or social media that much, then you know about coaching and mentorship programs. People are selling coaching and mentorship programs all the time, and there's some good ones out there. It's a lot of them I listen to on YouTube, but you don't get a whole lot on YouTube. What they give you on YouTube or on their social media page is like, it's a, what do you call it? When you throw something out there, it's like sort of like advertisement, but it's a pitch for you to, get into the course. So they may offer like a free course. And so that free course is just really like an information course to just, to give you more information and to, give you their pitch so you can sign up for their mentorship program or coaching program. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I have paid some good money for a few of them. Okay. And this one is different. And I believe that, I believe in the people whose program it is. They are like amazing at what they do. They have their own television show, and, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a good program. But y'all, these programs cost money, and they cost a lot of money. But my thing is, if you are going to go into a coaching or a mentorship program, make sure that you're ready to really put in that time, so you won't waste your money. Because like I said, I've been in a few really nice programs, a little bit expensive, pricey, and learned a lot. I just didn't go through with it. And I'm not saying this to say that the programs themselves are scams or don't work or whatever, because these people are giving you information. It's up to you put it to work and to use it, right? So like I said, I spent money in a few of these coaching programs, mentorships, affiliate programs, got really good information, but it just wasn't the time for me to really implement it, or I just didn't make the time to implement it, y'all. So anyway, I have a chance to get into this really good one, like I said, with some really successful people, but it's some money, okay? It's some money, y'all, but can you really put a price on knowledge and information when you're investing in yourself? Right? So I have to look at it like that. So each and every other time I was investing in me too. But like I said, I didn't really use the information, and I don't know, y'all, but let me know in the comments, y'all. Just let me know if you've been into a mentorship program. Was it successful? Were you able to implement the strategies and everything that the program offered you? And did you have accountability? Because that's another thing. You can get into, they call them masterminds and stuff like that. And y'all, I'm telling you, this stuff can get up into millions of dollars. Ask Myron Golden. Okay, he has a $1 million. Okay, he has a program that goes up to $1 million, probably more. But what he gives, you can 10 times that. So that $1 million that you invest in yourself over time, it can make you 10 million or more, right? So that's the same thing with this program. What I invest into it, I could probably make that in my first deal. But I just got to think about it, because for one, y'all know, I told y'all I'm getting ready to try to start school. So I'm still working on that, and I want to do that. And I also want to start my business, while I'm in school, and I probably will do that. But I just don't want to put too much on myself, y'all, put too much on my plate, and then end up burning out and just forgetting about everything, the business, school, and everything. I'm tired. I'm getting too old for that, y'all. I'm too old for that. I need to get to something and stick with it. Like I said, the other programs, it was awesome information. And, all of these mentorships and coaching programs, I see that they use the same model. So say like you pay $600 for a 4-week program, okay? All right, you're going to get a little bit of information, but they're just giving you a tease. That's just like the pitch. They have a free one, and then in the free one, they pitch you, the next level. And then once you get in that, they pitch you the next level, which costs a little more, and then a little more, so on and so forth. And that's something that's been big in the last few years, especially since the pandemic. It's the world is now, it's about information highway. But y'all, I cannot keep paying for information that I'm not implementing because, then it's just, I don't know what you call it. I heard somebody say it's expensive entertainment. I don't need to be entertained. I need to be able to take that information and implement it and, get a return on my investment that I make in myself. So anywho, yeah, me and my husband and I, we were on that call, and it's a possibility that I'm going to move up to the next level because I already signed up for a 4-week program, and that was a pretty penny. But, in any business, y'all, it takes money to make money. I don't care what nobody tells you. It takes money to make money. So, we're going to really just, think about it and make sure if we're going to make that investment that it's going to pay off this time. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, I am getting ready to take this gel polish off of my toes and repolish my toes. I told y'all I really haven't been going to the nail salon because the last time I went and had my feet done, and that's been a while back, I got a fungus, and so I'm just not trusting the nail shops right now. And I can do my own at-home pedicure. I have a foot spa. I need to find it too because my feet could use a good soaking. But I'm gonna go ahead and I already clipped my toenails. I just need to get this polish off of them so I can repolish them. Because I'm tired of hiding my toes when I go out. I'm ready to put my slides back on, but I haven't because my toes ain't been done. But yeah, all right, you guys. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about that, about the coaching and mentorship. Y'all let me know what you think about it. If you've heard of any programs or anything and you've actually pay money, and did it pay off, or was it just a waste of your time and your money? Because that's the thing, I don't have money. I don't have money to waste. I don't know who does have money to waste, but I sure don't. So again, it is an investment. So investments cost, but as long as you can get a return, of course, you do what you have to do. It takes money to make money. But I will see you all. Hopefully, like I said, I'm waiting on another package. And so when that comes in, I'm going to show y'all what I got. And that may be the end of this vlog, but I appreciate you all for being here. And I am going to go ahead and sign off for now. Figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. I was going to cook some chicken. I took some chicken. I had some chicken in the freezer and I took it out, y'all, and it wasn't right. It didn't smell right. So I was going to make some curry chicken, but I'm not sure if it was just I had it in there too long because I had the date on the plastic bag that I had it in, but I threw that away and put other trash on top of it. But it doesn't matter because the chicken just didn't smell right. So once it thawed out and, I was cleaning it and stuff, I was like, so I could go to the store. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I got time to go to the store. I'll probably just go get some chicken and still do the curry chicken. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'm not gonna take you all to the store with me, but I'm gonna run out and get that so I can come back and do some curry chicken, probably some rice. I may do some peas or some string beans or something. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next clip, okay? All right, y'all come back now. All right, see y'all. All right, you guys, I am getting ready to start dinner. It is kind of late, but I mentioned in the last clip that I had some chicken. I was gonna make curry chicken, and the chicken I had in the freezer was no good, so I had to end up throwing it out. After I thawed it out, I saw that it was no good. But anyway, I did decide to go ahead and go to the grocery store and get some more chicken for curry chicken. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just peeling my onions. So I got my pot over here. This is how I do my curry chicken, y'all. So I showed y'all the seasonings earlier. I got my pot heating up on the medium. I'm turning it up a little bit. Medium to medium high heat. And I am just going to let that heat up. And then I'm going to pour some vegetable oil in there. And y'all, I hate peeling. I hate wasting onions when I peel it. But I'm going to go ahead and see how I got that right there. Yeah, this is my life from. I ordered these knives so long ago from Lovely Mimi. I don't know if y'all watch her. But she does food videos, not necessarily mukbangs, but she can cook, and she does nails. But I am just peeling my onions, and I'm gonna cut it up. Love, love, love onions. So I'm gonna cut my onion up. That's pretty good. Let me rinse this. So again, like I said, I'm just cutting my onion up. And once my pan gets hot, I'm gonna add that vegetable oil in there and then just throw my onions in there and my chicken. So I'm just cutting it up kind of thin, y'all. Doesn't have to be thin because the onions are gonna cook down. Put them in there, let them cook right on along with the chicken. And curry chicken doesn't take that long, but I like to season my chicken and let it marinate for a little while. Just depending on how much time I have. At least let the seasoning sit on it for about 30 minutes. But I don't have time because, like I said, the plans changed. Once I started cleaning my chicken, I'm like, man. So it was still kind of early in the day. I think it was around maybe 3 when I started cleaning the chicken. But anyway, y'all, that's my onions. And I'm going to also go ahead and season my chicken. Set that over there. And I hope this bowl is big enough. But here's my chicken all clean. And I got chicken thighs. I like dark meat chicken. So, hold on, guys. Got a glove. I'm going to put a glove on. And I already showed y'all my seasonings. So I am about to go in with my seasonings and season my chicken. This is some meat tenderizer. There was a little bit left in there, so I bought some more when I went out. And I don't want to over season it and make it too salty, y'all. Sometimes my hand does get heavy with the salt, with the seasoning. But that should be enough tenderizer. And then I just added some accent, y'all. Some accent. I'll put a little bit more tenderizer in there. And I like chicken thighs. Let me check my pan. Okay, that's getting hot. Let me go ahead and pour my grease in there. Let me turn this down a little bit. So, again, I just get my pan hot and put just a little bit of oil in the bottom. That should be enough. But I like doing my curry chicken with dark meat. So I got chicken thighs. I got some legs too. But I just did the pack of chicken thighs. I had a family pack of chicken thighs. I like dark meat. I'm a dark meat girl. So, and the chicken thighs just have the most flavor. So y'all, I just did some Adobe all-purpose seasoning. I hope y'all can see these seasonings. I'm going to do a little bit of more in seasoning. Again, trying to be light with the salt. Because I'm also going to put in a chicken bouillon cube. Just to give it flavor. I like for it to have flavor. And I don't really need to add regular salt. Because I have, well, the seasoning salt is a little salty. The accent is a little salty. And the meat tenderizer is a little salty. But like I said, I do want to make sure it's flavorful. So I just sprinkle just a little bit of salt, regular salt. And I'm going to do kind of a lot of black pepper. And last but not least, we need some curry powder. Y'all let me know how if y'all cook curry chicken. Let me know what ingredients y'all use and what's your process. Now, it is some juice because, you know, chicken makes its own water. It you know, most of the chickens like this, it has water filter, but I'm just going through and rubbing that seasoning in. Again, not making it too salty, so I'm gonna massage this in really, really good. Massage it in good because I didn't get a chance to marinate it, so just make sure that seasoning is all in the chicken. Give that a good stir. And then I am going to put this in the pot. My pot is hot. And it's going to like fry a little bit. So I just let it cook like that. And again, I don't need to add any water in the beginning because chicken makes its own water or its own juices. So if it doesn't though, if it starts sticking, I'll go ahead and add a little water. I'm going to add some water anyway because I'm going to make like just a little gravy, a little thickening to it. We like ours with a little thickening. Some people don't do that. Like my brother, he makes really good curry chicken, but he, you know, just does no gravy. So I'm going to do like a little flour, you know, a little flour mixture to add in once it's like almost done. Because that's the way I like cooking mine. And I'm going to do some rice. And I haven't decided on if I wanted to do green beans or peas. So that's pretty good right there, y'all. My pot is good and hot. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my chicken in. And it's gonna be like frying. Y'all hear that? That's what you want, baby. That's what you want to hear right there, baby. And I don't have my pan up real high. So I got my chicken in there. Got them thighs in there. I love thighs. I love dark meat. I'm a dark meat. I eat dark meat. I ain't crazy. I'll eat some wings, but I'm not crazy about them. I'm going to go ahead in with my chicken bouillon cube. Y'all, this is going to be flavorful. But once I add my roux, my little flour water, to make a little thickening. I'll probably make it, because my husband, he love gravy. He calls it gravy. But I'm going to do enough where it's like a gravy. And I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit because, you know, since I put that chicken in there, it cooled the pot down. And I am going to go ahead, I hope y'all can see, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions that I cut up. I love onions. The onions make it so flavorful. Now, most people that I know who make curry chicken, they put potatoes in theirs. Me, I don't. My husband doesn't care for it. I don't care for it. So, I don't do the potatoes. I just do my curry chicken, and then I usually just do some jasmine rice or some white rice, or, you know, just some rice. But yeah, that is how I make my curry chicken. And like I said, this is gonna simmer down. It's gonna cook. And it's gonna start to make its own juices. So I'll say about a good hour, it'll be ready. So I am going to put my lid on and keep a check on that. All right, you guys, and I'll show y'all the finished product. I'll come back and show y'all when my curry chicken is done, what it looks like. Once it cooks down and stuff, and I add the roux to make the little gravy for my curry chicken. I know, y'all, I know curry chicken, you don't have gravy, but we putting it over rice, and we gravy folks around here. So let that cook down, and then if it needs any, the only thing it may need extra is probably some curry powder. But it smells so good, y'all. Them onions and those seasonings on them chicken thighs, it's gonna be good. All right, so again, I will be back and show you guys. I probably just show y'all somebody's plate, one of our plates. All right, so let me go ahead and let that cook, and I'll see y'all in the next clip. Y'all excuse my stove. It's old. I'm thinking about getting a new one. I really am. But baby, when you see a stove looking like that, you just know that it's some cooking that go on in that house. Yeah, it's some cooking. It's some cooking that goes on in here. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next clip. All right. All right, you guys, this is the finished product. This is my curry chicken and rice. My guys said they didn't care about any size, so I didn't do any peas or string beans or anything. But look, that's us. We are one side family. I can do like chicken and one side macaroni and cheese or something like that. But this is how it turned out. So I am about to enjoy my curry chicken. All right, just wanted to come back and show y'all the finished product. Excuse me, before you go back there. Hey, graduate, this our future ego, y'all. I'm put you on my video, YouTube video.
I'm not even dressed for real.
You good. Y'all, this is my niece getting ready to go to NCCU. My alma mater.
Her great niece today.
Yeah, my other niece, my niece, her mama trying to tell my age. I was talking about my great niece.
Her great niece.
Yes, she's going to my alma mater, and she's having her little graduation going away. Look, get ready to go and start a new journey. But that's y'all. That's her. That's Essence. Y'all wish her the best. All right, catch y'all later. Let me get this one. Today is Wednesday, August the 6th, and I am back to close out this vlog. Hope everybody's having a good day. Thank you all so much if you're still here. Thank you for coming this far in the video. And I wanted to end the video because, as you all can tell from the title, I wanted to give you all my truth about coaching and mentorship programs. So, I mean, if you're on the internet, if you're on any kind of social media, you already know like there is going to be some kind of mentorship program. Somebody is advertising their mentorship or coaching program. And, it's just out there. So if you are wanting to start a business, if you're starting a business, or if you already have a business and you want to grow your business, there's a mentorship or coaching program out there for you. All right. So myself, I have actually been in a couple of mentorship or coaching programs. And y'all, these programs are not cheap. They are not cheap. So I wanted to give you all my truth. Okay. So for those programs, a really great information, the programs that I signed up for, really good information. You have to really be ready to do the work, put in the work. That's for anything that you want to do. And I just feel like at the time when I was in these programs and everything, I just had a lot going on. So I have the information. I can go back and look at the information, but usually when you get in these programs, like I said, they do have a nice price tag on them, but it's an investment. And having a coach or a mentor, especially one that has been in the business that you're interested in, or in the same business that you have, they've been in it, been doing it a long time, they're successful. So coaching programs and mentorship programs have been around for a while, but now it's like anywhere in your feed, you're going to get an advertisement for coaching for whatever. So I'm saying all of this because I recently joined an accelerator program. This is I think it's a 4-week program, and I am interested in starting my own business, and I am interested in going into real estate for passive income. And then, it's so much you can do in real estate. You can do fix and flips. You can do wholesaling. There's a bunch of things that you can do. So basically, I just want to have some properties that I can make some passive income from to start out with. So you guys know I already talked to you all about getting ready to start business school, if I am accepted. I'm still working on my application. Well, my application is done. I'm still waiting on a couple of other things that I need. I had a really good meeting with one of the intake professors. Got some information from her. She was so awesome. So y'all know I'm getting ready to do that. So hopefully, if I am accepted into the program, and I will be, I can start in October. If not, it'll be next year in January. But I said all of that to say, I also joined this accelerator program, and it does deal with real estate. And it was a good price, but nothing like the coaching or mentorship program. Like I said, this is just an accelerator. So I am going to start doing that. But y'all, these coaching and mentorship programs, like I said, are costly. They can range anywhere from $6,000 to $10,000 to $50,000 to $100,000. You name it, just depending on what level you want to be at or what level you want to start at. It can have a pretty price tag. And, with me now, for somebody who has probably been in business or, have money that they can really throw into these mentorship programs, that is awesome. Do that, because as long as you're willing to put in the work, then it's an investment and you should see a return on your investment. Now, the couple of programs that I was in, they were not pricey, but like I said, I got a lot of good information, but I still, had to pay some money, and some pretty decent money for me, for what my income is or was at the time. But I really didn't see a return, and it's not because of anything wrong with the programs. Anything that you invest in, you are going to have to put in the work. So with the coaching and with the mentoring, again, if you don't know what that is, I'm just giving you my take and my experience on it. So you get to actually sit down with someone who's in the same business that you want to be in, and they've become successful. They make a whole lot of money. And now they are willing to share the information, the experiences, the mistakes, everything to help other people get to become successful in that business as well. And, time is money. So you have these mentors and coaches who have really big businesses. Some of them, their business is coaching, and mentoring, because like I said, it's a pretty price tag on it. But again, it's an investment, y'all. And yes, I might bring up price a lot, but like I said, this is my experience and this is my take and this is my truth. Okay. So everybody's entitled to their opinions and everything, but this is my truth. So they are a healthy price tag, right? And if you are going to join any kind of coaching or mentorship program and you start getting in like the thousands of dollars, just make sure you do your research. And the couple that I was in, they were people who, well-known people and successful. But like I said, I really didn't see a return on my investment, but that's because I just wasn't in the space to put in the work at that time. I think I was just really looking for something, on the fly. And anything, if you think that you are going to become successful overnight, even with these mentorship and coaching programs, I doubt it. Okay. I doubt it. But if you are willing to put in the work and you pay your money, because that's a motivator too. Because once you put in thousands of dollars, I'm talking about like tens of thousands of dollars, y'all. That's what some of these programs will cost you. But if you are willing to put in that amount of money, that's a motivator itself, because you're not going to pay $20,000 to be coached or mentored by someone. And then, you're just going to sit around and be like, okay, I got the information. So the money is going to be a motivator too, I believe. But yeah, just make sure you're ready to actually put in the work. And again, these programs are usually run by people who, like I said, are very successful, very well known. They can give you success stories. And that's another thing. Make sure that, you just research and just, be like, okay, well, yeah, you might have somebody who is in this mentorship program, but they already have a business. It's up and running and they're just trying to scale their business or grow their business. So of course, you're not going to get the results that person gets, because it's two different levels. If you're just starting out, say like you're just starting a business, right? Okay. So you may, just be on a different, you just may be in a different place. Okay. So starting a business and scaling a business, that's two different places. Y'all know that, of course. But and so you have to just make sure that, you are researching, not just hype. You're not just looking for hype, internet hype. You want actual proof, screenshots, testimonials from real people that have not been paid to give those testimonials. You just have to really do your research. And then, just be mindful of who these programs are coming from. But look and make sure that they just have worked with someone who is in your situation. Like for myself, I go through and I be like, this is my why, this is where I am, this is where I want to be. Nobody's story or nobody's play is going to be exactly the same. But, have you helped someone who never had any experience in this particular field? Who's working or not working on a fixed income, so you want to look for all of that stuff, of course. But my truth is that I don't know, y'all. I just don't see myself just throwing thousands of dollars into a program. That's just me. But let me say this, things can change. All right. My mind can change. And I'm pretty sure this accelerator that I signed up for, which actually starts today. Today starts week 1. I know they are also going to be, putting it out there to join the actual one-on-one mentor or coaching program, right? So I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, my mind can change. But the reason why I say that now is because I do want to go ahead and start my business. Y'all, I'm in my 50s and, I'm starting kind of late, but better late than never. So just, have to be mindful of where I am because of my income. You guys know, or if you didn't know, I did resign from my job. And, so I'm in a place now where, I want to go back to school and I do want to go for business for my master's for the master's in business administration with a concentration in real estate, but that's more commercial real estate. So, I'm just in a place now where I don't think I'll be joining anybody's mentorship or coaching program that's going to cost me over $10,000, even over $5,000, even $1,000, y'all, at this time, okay? Like I said, the accelerator was a little, it was a little pricey, under $1,000 though, but yet and still, hopefully, I just get really good information and not just solicitation to go a step higher. So, yeah, I won't be discussing, whose program I'm in, but they are very successful, well known, especially here in North Carolina, and everywhere because they're on national TV, okay? But I said all of that to say this. I just want to know if any of you watching have actually been in a coaching program or mentorship program, you've been successful, you've not been successful, please feel free to just share your story in the comments. Like I said, everything I've said thus far is my truth, not necessarily the truth, because, hey, your truth might not be my truth, but that is my truth. So again, I have been in coaching programs that I paid for, really didn't see a return on it, but that was no fault of the program. It was me. So wasn't in the right headspace, I don't think, at that time. It was a lesson learned because before I invest that type of money, y'all, I'm gonna be ready. So I don't want to, right now, I want to focus on school. And y'all, let me tell y'all, these mentorship programs, these coaching programs, they would tell you, well, how much money are you going to put in school? And, it's going to take this amount of time. And why not invest that? You're only going to school to get another degree for what? To work for somebody else, But it's something that I want to do, okay? And it's my money and it's my life, right? So I got to do what I feel is best for me and for mine. So, but again, didn't really see an investment, a return on the investment, but I have the knowledge. I have knowledge. Gained so much knowledge, which I can use in the future. It's just like, when you join these mentorships and coaching programs, I look like, you're going to see a quick return in months or within a year, because most of the time that's what they're telling you. They give you the playbook. They tell you everything that they do. They are going to hold you accountable and everything. So like I said, the programs themselves, hey, each one that I've experienced has been a really good program. They've been really good programs, okay? So, not here to bash anybody's business, their mentor program, their coaching program. No, absolutely not. Because like I said, you have to, when you make an investment, you have to work in order to see that return. You have to do something, especially this now. Like, you might invest in stocks and everything, right? Okay, so if you're not day trading or whatever, you just put your money in the stock and you hope that the stock, in the stock market. That's different from investing in your information, knowledge, okay? So you can invest in information, you can invest in stocks, you can even invest in somebody else's business, which is how the stock market is. You're actually buying shares and, parts of somebody's business. But yeah, so it can be expensive. It can get very expensive, but you have to be willing to make sure you're in the right place. Make sure if you're going to invest that money, are you really ready? Is it going to put you in any kind of debt? Do you have the time to actually, just focus on that, what you're learning, the information that you're gaining, and doing the work? But yeah, so that is my take on coaching and mentorship programs. I don't want to keep dragging this out, you guys, but I did want to just, share what I think, because it's everywhere on social media and in your feeds. If you want to invest in real estate, if you want to invest in trading stocks, if you want to write a book, if you want to be a coach, there's coaching programs for people who want to be coaches. It's just, it's everywhere, and it's everything. And it's a business, and these people are making a whole lot of money. But, most of them do really want to help other people. Again, they are successful. Their time is valuable, and that's why it costs so much. But yeah, so again, I did sign up for an accelerator class that starts today. And I hope that, I get a whole lot of information in these 4 weeks. But yeah, that's it. But I do appreciate you guys just tuning in. If you made it this far, like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would love to have you over here with the rest of the beautiful people that's here. Yeah, and let's just continue to grow together. Let's continue to encourage each other. Just, I want to build a community of like-minded women, who just, can just share their life experiences or take from my life experiences and just, see what's going on with my little life. But again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I appreciate it. But I am going to go ahead and sign off, you guys. And I do have another video coming out shortly, so stay tuned for that. But again, take care of yourself. Happiness is not something that you can buy. It's not something that someone can give to you. Happiness comes from within. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself, being good to yourself, because if you're not good to yourself, you cannot be good to or for anyone else. All right. I love y'all, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, y'all.